All right, so we have Tomcats. These guys can each carry a weight of 8, meaning, well, we can only carry a weight of 5 for right now. And we're definitely going to load up with some Phoenix missiles. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and that's actually Phoenix. Just flip it over. 1, 2, 3, eventually, a moment. There we go. All right, so there's 3 Phoenix missiles for each of these guys. Now, if you'll notice, when they're not stressed out, no modifiers for Waldo, but air-to-air, Maverick gets a +1, but he's -3 air-to-ground. So what does this mean? These 2 aircraft, their jobs are going to be taking out the bogies, the other aircraft. And they are limited on how many Phoenix missiles that they can carry each. So let me take a look at that. I believe it was a limit of 4 each. I'm looking a moment. I actually don't see that. I thought I read that somewhere, but maybe I'm wrong. All right, well, we're going to go 4 each nonetheless. So that is their job in life, is anti-aircraft. In addition to that, we're going to give each of them an ECM pod to be able to protect them a little bit better, to make evasive movements a little bit easier for them. So there you go. That is how we're going to outfit our 2 Tomcats. All right. So Maverick and Waldo, these guys are done. We're going to put them there. And now we got to look at our Hornets. You know what? I'm going to zoom this out a hair to be able to fit all 5 on there. Sorry about the shake. It'll settle, guys. Okay. There. There we go. So here, we can cover that a little bit. You don't need to see all that. There we go. All right. Yeah, well, Maverick, because the name, obviously, right? All right. So, a moment here real quick, guys. Oops. There, and there we go. All right. So what are we looking at here? So this is our current F-18 squadron. So here, air-to-air, air-to-ground, Bear is really strong. Cowboy's good air-to-ground. A -1 here for Mustang. Talon's pretty good against both air-to-air and air-to-ground. And Wedge is better air-to-air. So our air-to-ground guys, so Cowboy and Bear, I think, are going to be our main air-to-ground guys just because of their modifiers that they have here. And there's a lot of ground targets, plus, obviously, the main weapons factory. So, looking at this, so let's look at what our options are for air-to-ground. And what I'm doing right now is I'm currently looking at the sheets. Do I give them all ECM pods? I think we start with that and then we adjust down if need be. So everybody's going to get a ECM pod because, you know, victory points are good and experience is good. So it protects them there. So now we're down to 4 points apiece for each of those in weight. So I'm looking at the air-to-ground ones and looking at... Wow, some of those bombs are really, really heavy. So I can't use the AGM-84 in this. I think I'm, oh, wow. These are really, really hard. The GBU 16 is awfully nice because it allows me to get a whole lot of hits, and I need a whole lot of hits. So it's more about quantity than anything else. So I'm allowed 4. What if we put 2 of those each? 4, 8. Yeah, let's do that. 2 GBU 16. So let me grab the GBU 16s a moment real quick, guys. I got to find them. There they are. All right, so my air-to-ground guys, we're going to have 2 GBU 16s each. So these are 1,000-pound laser-guided bombs, and I need to roll those numbers or higher to be able to get those numbers of hits. So I would need to roll a 3 to get 1 hit, a 5 or higher to get 2 hits, a 7 or higher for 3 hits, 9 or higher for 4 hits, okay? Have to be on target to be able to hit these. So these guys are going to, their job is basically to only take out the weapons factory. It's going to be, a lot of these other guys is going to be to take out the other sites that are existing. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw down a bunch of Mark 82s because those are only 1 weight point apiece and can either have 1 or 2 hits on a 7 or 10. So we're going to go 4 of these. Mark 82s. Oops, wrong counter. There we go. So that's some Mark 82s. Okay. So done, done, done. We have these 2. He's going to be air to ground. However, for both of the green guy, no, I was thinking about suppression, but I'm just going to count on being able to roll decent. So we're going to go ahead and I'm basically going to count on, man, I can't do it all. So we're going to go 1, let's see. Yeah, we'll go 1 aim 9 and 1 aim 7. So 1 Sidewinder, 1 Sparrow missile for air to air just in case, and then 2 more air to grounds. And the air to grounds also will be Mark 82s. Come on, where are the 82s? There they are. There we go. So he's done with his 5 points. We have a total of 22 SOs, Andrew. All right. All right. So just FYI, we're actually going to lose. We're spending 8 for Phoenix missiles of the 22 SOs that we have. Yeesh, but you do what you got to do for these targets, right? So we have 1 left here, and we need more air-to-ground stuff. I think we, yeah, I mean, we're counting a whole lot on those Phoenix missiles, but, oops, Mark 82s, not Mark 83s, sorry. Those are Mark 20s, all right. There we go. Mark 82. There. And I have 1 pound of, or 1 weight left. Rockets. Yeah, we're gonna take 1 of those off. And we're gonna go ahead and give him 2 sets of rockets. These are going to help for suppression in case the other guys, because all of my guys are slow. So they act after the ground sight, so therefore the rockets will help with a +3 against suppression. All right. Oh, it's kind of like what Justin just said. So there you go. Oh, I forgot about the GBUs. Good call. Wow, that would be 16 for this. Do we risk it? That's a good point. I forgot. So 1, 2, no, it's only 4 for the GBUs. Oh no, they're 2 points apiece. Oh God. Oh boy. I think we risk it. I think we do. The AGM-88s, the HARM missiles, let's look. I guess those are easier. Yeah, okay, you're right. I didn't even think about the HARM missiles. So let me find them. Let me find the 88s a moment. Oh, come on, where are you? Where did I put the HARM missile? Seriously, or the yeah. Sorry guys, give me a second. I apologize. I know this makes super exciting watching, but I feel like they're right in front of me and I'm not seeing them. Oh yeah, this is a hugely important aspect of the game. Where the hell did I put them? There's only so many counters in this game. It's really not this hard. I apologize, guys. A moment. All right. For some reason, apparently my AGM-88s are just missing. I have no idea where the hell they are. This is crazy. Andrew, I'm curious. Andrew and Justin, do me a favor. There you go. The 88s are on the backside of the ECM. That's why I can't find them. Thank you. All right. Thank you. That I had all of those already out. So there we go. So let's see. Thank you. All right. So the 88s, so here we go. So the 88s are really good against radar locations, which, looking out here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those are radar locations. And the AGM-88s do not require special weapon, or their standard weapons. So for those, so for some of the, you know what? Instead of the Mark 82s, we're going to give one. Good call, good call. So we're going to go there. We'll stick with one Mark 82 for possible hit. Yeah, I'm good with that. And then Put the Mark 82s back. And we're going to go, he's basically, Mustang's job is to help take out some of the side guys, the sights. So those are going to come off. Good call. Okay. So we have 5. We have 5. 5, 5, 5. So that's going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 16 points of SOs. I don't know that we need that many Phoenix missiles. So if that's the case, let's go ahead and switch these back. Let's take off at least 2 of the Phoenix missiles. And go ahead and throw some Sparrows on. So aim 7s. And so that gives us a total of 6. Yeah, I'm good with that. All right. All right. I think that's what we go with. How do y'all feel about that? So we're going to, the AGM-88s, we're going to put those right there. That way I don't lose them again. What do y'all think? Waiting on feedback from y'all, and we will go ahead and launch our first mission. Justin thinks only 2 each. All right, I'm agreeable to that. So if that's the case, we'll take off 1 more Phoenix on each, and we'll throw on, because these guys are going to reach out and touch them from afar, so that's why I'm not bothering with Sidewinders. Sidewinders are much more close. So there we go. So we have 2 Phoenix, and there we go, 2 aim 7s. All right. Let's do this. All right, so we're just going to move all these guys out. There. And yeah, Mustang will be a little off camera. There we go. All right, flight leader is going to be Bear. Now, there are 2 situational awareness points that eyes can give. What these are is these can be handed out, and his special ability is can ignore events on rolls of 7+, can give situational awareness, and they get +1 on all my air-to-air rolls, which is going to be really, really nice. So the +1 on all of my rolls for air-to-air. But these 2 situational awareness can be handed out to anybody out here so that these guys can act out of turn in addition to their normal turn, meaning slow. If I give it to Bear, he can also act during fast, so he would get 2 activations in a given round. Okay? All right? Yep, there you go. Exactly what Justin says. Looks good. Air superiority with the Tomcats, 2 Wild Weasel anti-radar, and the rest is GP. You got it. So, all right. So the next step, let's go ahead and get on over. So we have armed each aircraft. Now, we do have to count off how much we are using here for the points used so we don't forget. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of our 22. So we actually used so far 12. And there will be 10 remaining. Okay. It better pay off. So here we go. There is one other thing. I'm not going to do this, but that weight penalty of -3, we could actually negate it by paying 1 SO per aircraft. Nope, not going to do it because that is prohibitively expensive. So moving on. Okay, so target bound flight. Here we go. So first thing, we're going to draw a target bound event. Then we're going to choose whether or not to abort or partially abort the mission. Hail no. Then we're going to place our aircraft. So our aircraft still aren't placed out here. All right. Nah, I'm going to stick with it, Justin. I'm going to stick with it. So we draw our first event card. And the event, no adjustments. Okay, well, that doesn't suck. So we'll get rid of that card. Good. So we're not going to abort. Now we're going to place our aircraft. Now what we're going to look at here. You have a decision to make. Do you want your guys to fly at high altitude or low altitude? Every time they move, that's going to matter. Why does that matter? This can only hit at low altitude. Same with that one. That one can only hit at high altitude. These can hit at both, etc., etc. So the direction in which we come in matters. So the range for this chit, and actually I suppose I ought to show you guys this over here. So let me zoom that back in. Oop, other way. There we go. So he can hit at high and low altitude, but notice he has nothing over here to the right-hand side for his range. Whereas this one says that's a range of 0 by default, meaning you have to share the same location as him for him to be able to hit you. This one has a range of 1, so he can go as far away as 1. So that's something to keep in mind. Whereas this one from up north, only at high altitude. So if we flew at low altitude, we'd be safe from him, but he can reach out and touch you from 2 away. However, a +2 to your hit, and he has a radar, which means can be used with harm missiles. And all of these only take 1 hit each to be able to destroy. So that's what we're taking into consideration when we're looking at where to come in. These guys can only hit at low altitude. So I'm really not too worried about them. Oh, wow. Actually, now that I see this, low, 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 both. So this whole side really is a non-factor. These two are both low altitude. That's low altitude. So I'm thinking we come in from the left-hand side because all of a sudden, now we only got to worry about him and him. And that is a whole lot easier. All right. So Eyes is going to fly at high altitude. He's going to come in here and he's going to pretty much stay there. He's not going to move. There's no reason for him to move anywhere. He's just going to be the quarterback circling and trying to communicate and help coordinate things. So Maverick is going to come in here as well. And Waldo is going to come in here as well. No need to yeah, but we don't know where the bogeys are going to come in. I'm okay with that, I think. Do we spread them out a little bit? Nope, we're going to keep them where they are. We're going to go with that. All right, so now looking at this, going left to right. So Bear is going to be our main ground attack guy. So Bear is going to also come in over here. I'm going to put him up there. So Cowboy is our other main attack for the weapons factory. So Cowboy also is going to come in that same, and all of these guys are coming in at high altitude. Now Talon, to drop his Mark 82, he has to be at low altitude, but everything else is high altitude. So I see no reason for Talon to not come in at the same area. All right. Then Wedge being air-to-air. You know what? Actually, I think Wedge is going to come down here along with Waldo. That's where Waldo is. And for suppression, Mustang is going to fly with them at high altitude as well. Boom, done. So we've placed our friendly aircraft. There we go. Now we have to place the enemy bandits. And how many do we place? We place 2 in each zone and 4 in the center. All right, so starting up north, so we have a MiG-23 and a MiG-23, 2 there. Then we have no bandit, no bandit, well that works out well. Then we have another MiG-23 and we have no bandit. All right, good draw so far. So 2 for over here. That is a MiG-21 and a MiG-29. A little bit of color commentary. I've actually sat in the cockpit of a MiG-29 as well as a Su-27 when we were deployed to Hungary when Kosovo was going down in '99, I think that was. The Su-27 is a bad plane. That is awesome. So the no bandits can go back into there. Oh, shoot, I shouldn't have done that. So we'll draw out 3 no bandits. Sorry about that, because we got to still do the center one. There we go. So there's the no bandits. Put those back. We still got to draw 4 for the center now. So we have MiG-23. Put those over here. A no bandit, and a MiG-23. All right, this is not nearly as bad as it could have been. Those can go back. All right. Intel air defense adjustment. So Intel, it says no change. It would be 1 less if it were moved over 1 space. Alas, it is not. Then draw an over target event. So we're going to draw because as we go in, sights and bandits cannot attack on turn 1. Score? Yeah. That'll work. So we're going to keep that out. Okay. Appreciate it, Korath. Thank you. Oh, good call. I appreciate that. Who was that? Andrew, right here. So all targets get +1 center bandit drawn. So, and that is a MiG-25 on that one. So we'll put 23s together, 25. Good call. Thank you, Andrew. All right. All right. All right. So that's actually really good. So they can't attack the first, and they may not make it to turn 2, thanks to our Tomcats. So now we go into the Phoenix missile attacks. Well, we didn't bring the Phoenix missiles to not fire them. So they are and each Phoenix can only target 1 aircraft. So looking out here, looking at where the biggest, so they can't be in the same zone as where they are, which they are not, and they have a range of up to 4, and it's the closest pass. So 1, 2, 3, there's none there. So 1, 2, 3, 1. So they can reach everything that's on the board. So what do we have here? The MiG-25 has a range of 4. Everything else, a range of 3. So I think what we're going to do, so one thing I wanted to check. Each Phoenix can target a different bandit. There we go. That's what I thought. So, well, they each got 2, so we're going to fire 2 each. So we'll start here with Maverick, since he has seniority here, being the average pilot. So Maverick is going to target the MiG-29 first with one of them, and he's going to go ahead and target the MiG, the MiG-21. There you go. So Maverick's going to target those 2. Now, on all air-to-air rolls, get a +1 on that. And looking at the aim, it has a 6 in the top right-hand corner, meaning I need a 5 or higher to be able to hit. And making sure there's no other adjustments. Check that. So Maverick here also gets a +1 on his air-to-air. So +1 for that, +1 for eyes, so that's +2, meaning I need to roll a 4 or higher for each Phoenix missile for Maverick. And we'll start off with the MiG-29, needing a 4 or higher. Boom, dead. And even though I realize they can go back into the jar, I want to keep a body count. So the MiG-21 then for the second one, needing a 4 or higher. Wait, 4 or higher, sorry. Yes, yay, boom. So those two AIM Phoenix are gone. They have done their job. Awesome. Good job, Maverick. Now, Waldo is going to fire his 2. He gets no plus or minuses, no adjustments on that, but he does get the +1 from eyes. So he is going to target, the MiG-25, and he's going to also target yeah, I'm good with that. He's going to target the MiG-23. So they need a roll of 5 or higher. So starting here with the MiG-23. Boom, dead. And then for the MiG-25. Boom, dead. Good shots, fellas, good shots. And that's the Phoenix missiles. Well done. All right. So that is the Phoenix missile attack. Then place the turn counter on turn 1. And now here we go. Oh, that's a good point. They may have died. I totally forgot about that. Thank you. So, for instance, the MiG-21 had a +2, meaning it makes it easier to hit, and those had +1s, but they were, Cow's opinion, they were moot. Good call, Andrew. All right. So we are done there, and now over target operations. Here we go. So we have up to 5 turns to be in here. So here we go. We could jettison any munitions, which helps with evading in dogfights in areas where there are bogeys, but we are electing to skip that. Now, fast pilots attack. So looking at this, because we're looking at the top, because they have a stress of 0, they will be gaining 3 stress at the end of this, though. So we have Maverick, which is the only other fast, all slow. All right, so Maverick is the only one that can attack now. Although I do have 2 points of situational awareness if I wish to use it. And right now, I think Maverick's just going to be the only one. So Maverick then has a range of 2, meaning 1, 2, so he can reach both of those with his AIM 7s. And the AIM 7s have a to hit. And here, let me, because I feel like I failed you guys on this one. So let's go ahead, zoom that back in. Yeah, let's see. There we go. So the AIM 7 has a to hit of 6. Cannot be in the same space. That's the red 0. Must be no further than 2 away and either high or low altitude. So the to hit is 6 or higher. However, 2 or higher being 1, 2, so he can hit. So +1 to his air-to-air, +1 for eyes, and +1 for each of these, meaning must roll a 3 or higher. So we'll go for this one first, that one second. Must 3 or higher. All right. First one, dead. Second one, dead. Maverick, getting it done. So the AIM 7s are spent. Those go back to the supply. There we go. All right, that is all the fast acting ones. Now we go into regular. I could use this, but you know what? We've taken out almost the entire Air Force now, so nope, we're not going to. Okay. So moving on, next page. So now enemy sites and bandits would attack. However, enemy sites and bandits cannot attack on turn 1. Oh, that could not have been drawn at a better time. So we skip that, which is glorious. And now slow pilots can attack. So basically everyone not named Maverick. So Maverick has done his job. Maverick's not going to move in. He has no ordnance left. So Maverick is going to join eyes up here and just going to hang out right there. Everybody else, though, now we get to work on their attack. So their attack, and this is going to be air to ground. So now their air to ground weapons. So Waldo also is going to kind of just hang out here as well, for the simple fact that he only has air to air and a range of 2. 1, 2. He cannot reach, can he? No, he cannot reach these 2 bogeys. So Waldo is pretty much done. So we're talking now it's the F-18's turns. All right, so how do we want to do this? Well, do we want to, I'm looking around, so the rockets don't matter for this. High altitude, so I think Mustang is going to go ahead and lead. Yeah, Mustang's going to go ahead and attack first. So where's Mustang? So we'll go ahead and move him there. So he needs on radar units, which the range on these guys is 3. So 1, 2, 3. He can basically hit anything, I think. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The only ones he can't hit are that. So looking at that, yeah, Maverick has a cannon, but we're going to... You have to be over the area. You have to be in the same zone, Franny, as an area. So we're not going to worry about that for this round at least. So I think Mustang's going to try and take out this site to start with. Going to use one of the AGM-88s. So it is not a radar, but it still needs a 4 or higher to hit on this. No other adjustments because his air to ground is 0 and nothing over here. So he just needs a 4 to hit with that. Here we go. Dead. And the AGM-88 is there. Boom, done. And does he want to take out... I don't really need to worry about any of those guys since they're all flying low. However, he will... you can only... 1 target each. I apologize. So Mustang is done. So now... Talon is going to activate next. And Talon is going to use one of the AGM-88s. It has a range of 3. 1, 2, 3. He's going to target the SA-2. The SA-2 has radar, so I can, there we go, so +2 on that. So we need a 2 or higher to be able to hit. Good, dead. There, and there. So now looking at this, low, all low, all low, all low, all low. Except I am going to have to come in low on some of these to be able to drop those bombs. Do I want to try and take any of those out? So Talon is done. No, we're done. That's it for the attacks, I think, for this round. I think that was a pretty good first round. All right, so now aircraft movement. So Waldo is going to come in. He has a, so for Waldo, those have a range of 2. 1, 2, nope. So Waldo's going to move in to here. And Maverick, he has guns, but you got to be at low altitude to be able to fire them. Nope, Maverick's going to hang out. So all these guys are going to come in right there. And Wedge is also going to come in there. And they're all staying at high altitude. Okay. Now, it does not say anything that bandits do not move. So bandits are, if they're within range of any aircraft, it doesn't move, which right now 2. So 1, 2, they are within, so those won't move. Advance the turn marker. We go back into the beginning now. Turn 2. So fast movers go first. Reset those guys. There we go. Yeah, that SA2 really helped. That was a big get. I agree. All right. So fast pilots, but that's Maverick, so we really have no fast pilots. However, we do have these 2 points of situational awareness if we want to use before they attack. Which means I would get 2 attacks if I wish to. These I can't do until I've moved into the center. So those can't do anything. They can't do anything. They can't do anything. These don't have the range until we're in center. But these guys can still hit once we're over the target. And both of those bogeys can. No, we're not gonna. We're not gonna bother. So we go into now for the enemy sites and bandits. Okay, so these guys are each within 2 now. 1, 2, 1, 2. So now we have to roll. So we'll start with this one. So the MiG-23, if we roll a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, 1 through 6 starting at the bottom is who he's going to target. 3, 1, 2, 3. So Mustang is his target. All right, so first off, we're going to use his ECM pod to see if he can evade that. So Mustang does have an ECM pod, which he must roll a 6 or higher to be able to evade it. And he did, so he's done. So we'll tap him to show that well, there's only 2 of them. Then he's going to attack again using the same thing, 1 through 6. 6, so Bear is now the target. Bear also has an ECM pod rolling for 6 or higher to evade it. 7, boom, so sorry. No dice for you. So those are the 2 bandits. And let's see, can't attack, can't attack, can't attack, can't attack. Those are out of range. Can't attack and can't attack. They're done. So now, slow pilots. All right. So start at the top here. Let's see, Bear still is not in range to be able to drop his, so he's not going to do anything. Waldo needs a range of 2, 1, 2, he can reach him. So Waldo's going to go ahead and try and take these 2 out to begin with. So to be able to hit, he has 2 aim 7, so he can only take out one of them. He'll try and take out that one. So to hit is 6, no adjustment, +1 means a 5, +1 means a 4 or higher. Nope, he missed. It's our first miss. I think he's entitled to miss rare occasion. So Waldo is done. So these guys are all done over there. Bear is not going to attack. Cowboy is not going to attack. However, do we want Talon to do anything, or actually Wedge? Let's see, Wedge, 1, 2, because he's in the center. Yep. Wedge and Mustang are both going to try and take out those 2 bogeys as well. So we'll start with Wedge. So Wedge here is going to try and take out the same bogey. Air to air, he gets a +1 plus a +1 for eyes. That's down to 4, +1 down to a 3. He hit, he go. Dead. So that was wedge, and we take out the aim 7. And, oh, those are all air to ground. Okay. So now, the air to ground actually, does Mustang fire the first shot? Has a range of 3. Actually, you know what? I think he's actually going to try and take this one out because this has a range of 1, the SA-8 Bravo, because when everybody gets to the center, he'll be able to take pot shots. So, you know what? I think Mustang is going to fire the AGM-88 at this one. So he has a range of 3, which it is, 1, 2, and 3. Has to hit a 4, no adjustment there. Air to ground, no adjustment, no adjustment. Needs a 4 or higher. 4, boom, dead. There, and that, gone. Okay. I think that's all the attacks for this round. That's good. So now, aircraft movement. So Waldo still has his 1 shot. He's still flying high. He's going to come in there, and all of these guys are going to move into the western approach. They're all flying high, so they avoid all of that anti-aircraft flak. Okay? All right, so now the enemy bandits move, but we're within range, so he's not going to move. So we do it again. So fast movers, that's Maverick. He's just kind of hanging out. So we move on to enemy bandits. So he's going to attack. So again, 1 through 6, bottom to top. 4, 1, 2, 3. Talon is the target. Has an ECM pod, needs to roll a 6 or higher to avoid it. That's a 10. That'll work. So he avoids it. So he doesn't fire. All of those can't. He can, but no one is there, so nobody fires. So now it's just a matter of getting there. However, Waldo is up first now. So Waldo is going to go ahead and fire his aim 7. And he's going to fire it at him. So he's within range. So 6. -1 is 5. -1 is 4. Boom, dead. All right. So as long as we stay at high altitude, we don't have to worry about a single thing. However, so aim 7 comes off. So essentially, these guys are done. But high altitude's fine. Those are for ground. So that requires a low altitude. Those require low altitude. We may end up having to take out some more of these to run the risk. But as it is right now, well, do we? I'm looking around at what my options are. I just don't want to waste the ordnance if I can help it. I think we skip it. So we're going to go into the move phase. So I'm going to move into the center. These guys are going to move into the center. And then I will decide on low or high. So Waldo staying high, staying high, staying high. staying high. You know what? I think these two might go low. Do we take the risk? You know what? We're not gonna. Everyone's gonna stay. Do we take the risk? Do we take the risk? Because if we go low, he can suppress at least two of them. But there are a total of, that would be a lot of shots. Nope, everyone's staying high. Boom, done. That's it. So we go into the next round, or next turn, I should say. So again, I have no fast, but I do have two of these. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and use one each for these two to be able to attack twice this round. So they're going to attack during the fast phase and the slow phase. So they are over the target now. So let's do this. So Bear, as flight leader, he's going to come in and take the first shot at the weapons factory. So there is no radar on that, but we're going to use the GBU 16. So to be able to hit, need to hit a 3, 5, 7, or 9, and whatever number I roll, higher or lower, higher than, I'll hit that number of hits. It requires 14 hits total. So nothing for eyes for air to ground, but he gets a +2. Is there anything else there? No. No. All right. So he gets a +2, meaning add 2 to the roll. Here we go. So 7, that'd be a 9. That's going to be 4 hits for that GBU 16. That is a massive first shot. Kaboom. There's 4 of the 14 that we need. Well done, flight leader, showing them how it's done. So that one is done. Now Cowboy is doing the same thing. He gets a +2 on his roll. That's another 9. That's another hit of 4. So that's going to be a total of 8 hits so far. Now everybody is at high altitude. Nothing can hit as far as the bad guys. So we move into the slow phase. So those guys are done. Take off GBU 16 there. And we're going to do it again. So these guys are going to start. So Bear, because it's the slow phase, we use the situational awareness, and he can give each of them, so they get to activate twice. So again, it's going to be a +2 on that for air to ground. That'd be a 5. So a 5 is a total of 2 hits. That puts it at 10. That was good use of the GBU 16s, in my opinion. And now Cowboy follows him in at a +2. That'd be a 10. That's 4 hits. Boom, dead. 14. Nobody else is going to bother because, well, now we can bug out. All right. So, homebound flight. Here we go. So let me get these back in order. There we go. So the homebound flight. Mission ended, search, rescue, then fly home. So draw a homebound mission event. Sierra Hotel. It says, select one pilot flying this mission to gain 1 extra experience point during the record pilot experience and the stress step. Awesome. Well done there. So that can go away as well. So you guys help me remember that. All right, so no search and rescue. Everybody made it home safe. Mission accomplished, boys. Well done, everybody. Oh, and that should have gone up there as well. All right, so now we go into debriefing. So all of these guys come back. We're going to actually just throw them down here. Just to save a little space. All of these will go back. So killed, what, 5, 10, 12 enemy units plus the weapons factory. So well done there. A moment for cleanup. I guess those GBU 16s were a quality investment there in SO points. All right, so now we need our campaign sheet. All right. So it says record victory points for the mission just completed. So number of victory points is 4. So here we go. Day 1, just primary. Target number 31. And number of stress, oh, we'll get there for the stress. So the victory points though. So target destroyed. Destroyed, well done. Adjust the intel and recon and intra tracks. So recon and infra each move 2. However, at the end of the day, which was it? Oh no, it was this one, so never mind. That one died. Oh, nice. So it's going to be 4 victory points. Sorry. Okay, so that would be 2 recon, 2 infra there. Improved target cards in play. There's only 1 there and 4 victory points there. All right. Then check the campaign outcome. That's not the final mission. We still have 2 more to go. Add pilot stress on the aircraft card for each pilot who flew the mission. So stress based on the range band. So we're going to get 3 stress on that. And then reduce the stress points by player's cool. So their cool number. So for instance, Talon has a little 1 right here, as does Cowboy, as does Bear, and that's marked right here. So instead of getting 3 stress, they each get 2 stress. So it's going to be 3, 2, 2, 2. It was a stressful mission, but they succeeded. 3 and 3. So there's your stress. So it's going to be 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, and 3. There we go. Then all pilots that did not fly lose 2 stress points and an additional stress point if they have a cool rating, but they don't. Now we can spend 9 of our remaining 10 SOs to remove 2 stress plus their cool rating from every pilot in the squadron. We elect not to do that. So now we update the pilot's experience points and stress. So 1 victory or 1 experience point gained for flying the mission, even if they were if they crashed or killed. 1 if the target was destroyed and no aircraft were destroyed, and we also get a +1 to 1 of them. So that's going to be 2 XP for each of them. So 1, 2. And then I can give 1 to somebody else. Now looking at this, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 6, and 6 experience points to bump up. You know what? Let's go ahead and give it to the low man on totem pole here. So we'll give it to Mustang on that. So there he gets the extra 1 on that. So there's no promotions yet. And now all aircraft, if they were damaged, are automatically repaired, and then we begin a new round. So all of these will come off, all their weapons. All right? Thanks, Chip. So what do you guys want? Do you guys want me to finish the other 2 missions? You guys want to call it here? What do you guys want? You guys tell me. And while you guys figure that out, I will make sure everything is in the right order. So you can see it's really not complex at all. It's just a matter of where do you want to outlay your weapons and prioritize everything, all right? Yeah, like Chip says, if you guys like it, like and subscribe down below. I would appreciate it. The show benefits from that. Let's go ahead and do one more mission. You know what? Let's do one more. All right, you guys on board with that? Well, if not, I guess I'll find out if there's a mass exodus. So here we go. So we still have these two targets available. This one is dead, so we'll just kind of throw that up there as a dead target. Now we could go after both of those if we want. One as a primary, one as a secondary. Stress -1 is always nice. Why not? Or do we want to draw one? Yeah, let's draw. We can draw up to 3. Let's see. All right, so we have our first night option here. So we could fly it at night. That adds a stress. Honestly, I really don't want to do that. Everybody is okay on stress here as is, but I think we're okay on that. All right. Yeah, we'll do another and show what happens with stress. So that's 3 victory points. If we go after both of those, that's 3 victory points. Plus get rid of the center bandit one. Let's do that. So I just wanted to draw it nice that a night one came up. And just to let you know what night does. So a couple of things, and I just don't want to forget all the details of it. It's a variant that you don't have to play with. So whenever you see it in kind of that greenish infrared, what you will do is normally it goes fast, then bandits, then sights, then slow, but it's random. Though you have 4 different shits that you can choose. You scramble them up and turn them over one at a time, and that's who activates. So it's a random there. You do get 5 extra SO points at the end of the mission, though. Whatever that is, you will get that many. Extra SO points for flying, but it's a +1 stress on everybody. So there you go. But we're not going to do that one. Pilots gain 1 extra experience point. Well, damn it. I wasn't gonna. So that'd be a +2 stress. No, not going to do it. Going to stay on target. So target 1 and target 10. So I guess how can we do this? Put it over here. That one can go away as well. The events there. Yeah, I think they've earned the milk run as well. That's a good way to put it, right? Just want to look up one thing on the secondary. Okay, a pilot can fly in the primary or the secondary, but not both. Assign pilots to both missions. When you assign pilots to the primary mission, do not determine the sights for the secondary target until resolving the primary mission first. And you fly the secondary mission after you fly the primary mission. Treat the secondary mission in all ways like a primary mission. Adjust the campaign tracks after completing both missions. And secondary can be chosen as primary or whatever. All right. Is it worth doing them both? I mean, it'd be an extra 3 victory point or an extra point. So that would put me at what, 7? What do we need? It puts us at 7. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do both. All right. So we're going to choose the minor airfield as the main target and this one, the enemy troops, as the secondary target. Okay. Nobody's having any downtime. So we're allowed 4 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So everybody's going out again. Just they'll be split between the 2 missions. I guess So I guess technically we're doing it like it's two different missions, right? Fly the secondary after you fly the primary. So we're going to start with that. All right. All right. So place enemy sights. So here we go. It's going. All the sights are back in here. So starting north to south, we have a SA-13, S-60, SA-13, and ZU-23, 4. Okay. And 2 in the center. Another ZU-23, 2, and a M1939. There we go. So that's enemy sights and aircraft and pilots, and then arm them up. All right, so what do we have here? They're basically the same, except this requires more hits. So I think we're going to have Cowboy fly the second one. We're going to have Maverick fly the second one. And one of the young bucks. We'll go ahead and have Mustang fly the second one. So these are the ones that are going to fly the first one. All right, let's take all the weapons off. So flight leader there, okay. I'm going to keep the ECM pods on them. Just going to have those down below. Save me a little bit of time for that. All right. Okay, so we're only worried about these guys. So we have Eyes, Waldo, Bear, Talon, and Wedge. There we go. All right. Yes, and the infra. It requires 1 less hit on both of these, so it only requires 6 hits on this and 4 hits on that. Good call. All right. Good call, Andrew. Thank you. All right, so now we have to arm the aircraft. So I'm not going to switch over cameras for this one. What do we have? We have a total of 5 bandits max that are going to come out. So I think Waldo, and what do we have here? We have a total of 10 SOs left. I think we can just drop regular bombs on this, I think. So I think we're going to go some Mark 83s. And also, this is target number 1, so it's only -1, so I get 9 weight. I'm sorry, 7 weight on all of these. So we're going to focus on Mark 83s for a lot of these. Mark 83s are low level, however, that's the important thing to keep in mind. And looking at this, no range, no range, no range, no range, no range, meaning I just take these 2 out and I'm free to be able to bomb the minor airfield without having to worry about anything. So the Mark 83s, air to ground, oh, definitely on Bear. So 2, 4, 6, 7. There we go. So that's what Bear is going to be flying. Let's see. Talon's going to go some Mark 83s as well. So he's going to go 1, 2. So that's a total of 5 weight. He has 2 others. And I think he'll go 1. One AIM 7 to help out Waldo. And I think he goes with 1 AGM-88, even though... Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. That'll work. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So those 2 are done. Waldo, again, is going to be air-to-air for the most part. So I don't think we need to waste the points on the Phoenix missiles. Do you guys? So we're going to go aim 7, 2, 3. 4. We'll go 1 Sidewinder in case somebody gets close. There. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has 1 more point. Might as well throw out a Mark 82 on it. There we go. All right. Take care, Tails. Thanks for hanging out. All right. So done, done, done. Now we have Wedge. Wedge is better air-to-air than anything else, so we're going to keep his ECM pod on, although I really wonder if he needs it. And does Waldo need his? So you know what? I think I'm going to take off some ECM pods. And instead of a Mark 82, we're going to go with a Mark 83. Yeah, let's do it. All right, so here, we're just going to load him down with Mark 83s. And a little bit of air-to-air. So we'll go 2 aim 7, 2 Sparrows. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. 1, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we have one more here. Another AGM 88. There we go. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 7. Oh, wait, no. Sorry. That'll be 1. Allowed 7 because 1 weight there. That's it. All right. What do you think? Yeah, let's go with it. Final answer. Mark 82s, we'll leave those up. All right, cool. So we're not spending any points, no SO points on this. Okay, so they are armed to the teeth. So here we go. What direction do we want to come in? Does it matter? No, it doesn't right now. So that's where we're going to come in from. Down on the south, then the enemy bandits. So there's going to be a total of 1, 2, or 1 on the outside everywhere and 2 in the middle because of the improvement. So we'll start up north. No bandit. What do we have? We have a Mirage 3. I don't like its chances. A MiG-21. My pleasure, Brian. Thanks for hanging out, guys. No bandits, and 2 for the middle. We have a MiG-23 and a MiG-25 in the middle, the center. There we go. Remove the no bandit there and no bandit there. All right. Intel Air. No change there. Draw the over target event. Here we go. Wait, did we draw the first one? Oh, we didn't draw the first part. I apologize. We missed to draw the target bound event, so that's what this will be. Long range threat. 1 experience. Roll 3 attacks against random aircraft. Roll 1 less attack for each air-to-air counter expended with a range of 2+. Wow. That's unpleasant. Really? Okay. Roll 3 attacks against random aircraft. Roll 1 less attack for each air-to-air counter expended with a range of 2+. Well, there's not a lot of bogeys out here. So, with a range of 2 or more. All right, you know what? We're not going to take the chance. So the aim 7's going away. The aim 7 is going away. So now it's air to ground, air to ground, air to ground. And one of the aim 7s is going away. We're not going to roll any dice. So those 3 are wasted for that. That was a crappy ass event. Ugh. Right, yeah. All right, now we will draw the over target event. Oof, that was mildly unpleasant. Yeah, they said it would be a milk run. Exactly, right? All right, here we go. We have, during turn number 1, this isn't. Oh, actually, it will be. You cannot attack, but may suppress. Whee! Political limitations. This is fun. Phoenix, oh, I don't have any Phoenix missiles. And technically, the Phoenix missile stuff happens before the over target, even though we drop. So we can't attack. So we choose not to attack. Okay. So what do we have? Range of 1. He can't reach. Range of 1, he can't reach. Range of 4, he can. Range of 2, 1, 2, he can't attack. So only this one. The MiG-25 is the only one that can attack us because none of the land sites have a range. So at least there's that, I suppose. All right, so the MiG-25, so it's going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Makes me nervous that eyes is vulnerable. 6. 2, 4, 6. So Wedge is the one that's going to be attacked. Oh, of course, Wedge is the one without the ECM. All right. And he has no rockets. I did not bring any rockets. This was piss poor planning for what inevitably could be ugly. So, evasion. Since this is the first time we're having to evade, let's go through that. I really don't want to take the stress, though. A moment. Actually, wait. We can suppress. I forgot. It's not just rockets. I'm being an idiot. So, suppression attempt. After the attack has been determined, any one aircraft can try to suppress it using normal weapons and cannons. If suppression scores a hit, the attack is canceled, and the weapon is expended. But, okay. So, Waldo needs a, oh no, range of 1, 2, 3. I can't suppress. Okay, so evasion, if I wanted to. After the attack's been determined, the target aircraft can try to evade it. It would be 2 stress points. And this is on Wedge, which means he would then become shaken. But if I don't, I'm going to roll, and what I roll is 1, 2, or 3. Oof. So he's going to end up, odds are, with 4 stress no matter what. All right. He's going to try to avoid or evade. Since he doesn't have an ECM pod, he takes 2 more stress. I roll 2 D10s, and the lower result is what happens. And let's see, who is it? It is this one. So whatever the lower number, I take 1, 2, or 3 hits. Bad things happen. So or do we take the chance to just not take the 2 stress? Because a 6 or lower hurts, but it's not. No, we're not going to try and evade. Final answer. So let's hope for a 6 or lower. Ideally a 1 because it misses. 6 or lower. So that's a 6. So he takes 1 hit. The 1 hit means he gets 1 stress. Let me find a 4 or not. Okay. So he now has 4 stress. So he's shaken, but he survived the attack of the MiG-25. Okay. So there we go. Whew. All right. So now we go into aircraft movement. Yeah. Eyes is staying back, but everyone is moving up. All right, we go into turn 2. Okay, at least that's done now. Eek. All right, fast pilots attack, which I have none. So now they attack. But now we're in range at least. So he can attack, and he can attack. So these 3 in a line are the 3 that can attack. Nobody else can. All right, so we'll start bottom to top. So here we go. The MiG-21, and the MiG-21 is only in range of those 4, so we'll go 2, 4, 6, 8. 5, 2, 4, 6. So 5 and 6. Talon is the one. He does have an ECM pod, so he's going to try and roll a 6 or higher. 9, he avoids. So the MiG-21 is done. Then the MiG-25 also. All five are in range, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 3, so Waldo. Waldo does not have anything as far as an ECM pod, but he's going to try and suppress because he is within 2 now. So he's going to try and suppress with the aim 7. He gets no advantage there, but he gets a +1 there. And because it's the MiG-25, gets another +1, so he needs to roll a 4 or higher. He did. So one of the aim 7s goes away, and that one was suppressed. And finally, we have this one. So it's going to be 2, 4, 6, 8. 0, 1 or 2. So Waldo also gets targeted here. So he's going to try and suppress again with an aim 7. So same thing, +1, +1. So he needs a 4 or higher. He suppressed it, so there goes another aim 7. Whew. But now, my turn. Finally. Wow, that was a crappy way to start this round, or this attack. So we're going to start with Waldo. He's only got 2, so the aim... Oh, wow, I can only go after one of these guys, can't I? Oh, Nelly. All right, he's going to go after the MiG-25. So no plus there, +1, +2. So again, same thing. So he's going to go the MiG-20, what did I say, the MiG-25? Yeah, because he can do the most damage. So that's going to be a 4 or higher. Shoot him down. Dead. There goes the aim 7. All right. And if we stay up high, no, that one. So now Talon is going to go after that one here. with the AGM 88, it has a range of 3, so it's within range. So that's going to be 4. Air to ground is +1, so that'll be a 3. That's it. Needs a 3 or higher to hit it. Oh, missed. That hurt. Wow. Okay. I guess we're done. So none of the sites can attack the slow pilot. Right, same. I guess we're moving forward. But I only have 1 air-to-air weapon left, and there are 3 bogeys out there. Whew. Okay, here we go. Let's hope they pick on Bear and Talon, and I roll well. So no fast attacks. Oh, we are into turn 3, sorry. And they get to attack first. So we're all at high altitude, so none of the ground attacks, none of the sites can attack. So we'll start with the MiG-21 here. So 2, 4, 6, 8. 5, so 2, 4. Talon, so that's good. He'll roll for 6 or higher, hopefully. 7. All right, so he's done. Then 1 will go for the Mirage. The Mirage, 2, 4, 6, 8 again. So Waldo doesn't have it. He is not going to try and... I just realized I've been screwing this up. Waldo has 3 stress. It should be on the shaken side already. So he is going to try and evade. He doesn't have an ECM pod, so it's going to be 2 more stress. So we're going to roll 2 and the lower number against the Mirage. Need low numbers. A 5 or a 5. So I guess I choose the 5. That's going to be 1 hit. That's going to be 2 more stress for a total of 7 stress. When do they become... Unfit is only at the end, correct? I believe. All right, take care, Justin. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, only, I believe, after the mission, so they can't be assigned mission. So Waldo's going to be out of commission for a little while. So done, and here. So again, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So roll again. 5, 2, 4, 6. So Talon again, he will use his ECM pod, 6 or higher. Nope. He's not going to evade. He's just going to hope we roll a 5 or lower. Was unfit immediate, Brian? Look at it. Can you? So 5 or lower, please. Oh, God. Talon just got shot down. Okay. Aircraft is destroyed. Removed from mission. Conduct a search and rescue check during the homebound flight phase. So Talon... we're going to just mark him there. That is not good. Moment of silence for Talon. So we're going to put it over here temporarily. All right. Oh, okay. Let me look that up for unfit real quick then. And if anybody else can find that for me, I'd appreciate it. Attack resolution. No. Suppression. Evasion. Hi, Marcus. Do me a favor. Yeah, somebody look that up on BGG and double check that if unfit happens immediately. In the meantime, so now it is our turn to attack. Need to find out regarding Waldo whether or not I thought unfit happens afterwards, but so I'm going to assume that that is correct. So Waldo is going to try and take out the Mirage 3. He's at -3 air-to-air now, +1. So that's -2, offsets the 2. And the aim there, aim 9, the Sidewinder, max range of 1. So he needs to hit a 6 or higher. 8. So he hit the Mirage. Mirage is dead. Okay. So he's done, and that is gone. That's all our air-to-air weapons. We thought it would be easy. All right. And no, can't attack, and no, can't attack. Oof. All right, so we're going to move. Whew. Next round. No fast, so they attack. Oh, you know what? I just realized. Should have 2 situational awareness on this. We're going to use that right now for the fast. So we're going to give 1 to bear and 1 to wedge. All right. It says as soon as they exceed shaken range. So that means basically Waldo is out of commission. So the 2 situational awareness we're going to use, 1 for bear, 1 for wedge to hit for, and they're both going to be at low altitude. All right, let's hope they can drop some bombs and hit. So they need 6 hits total. So air to ground, bear's still in good shape, so he gets a +2 to that. So let's see what he rolls. Big numbers. 6. That's going to be 1 hit with that Mark 83. And now wedge is going to do the same, and he is shaken, so he's -2. And he misses. I wonder if we should abort. Wow. We need 5 more hits, and we only have 4 more munitions, and they're going to get 4 pot shots at us. So if that's the case, Waldo would have gone this way since he's unfit. I'm trying to see when you can leave. I've never had to do this. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to bug out, but I just need to see when you can do that. If I can do that, I believe you could do it at any time, but I'm just trying to find that. I cannot find it. I apologize, guys. Jettison, right. I see. If anybody's, it's during the aircraft movement. Okay, so they're going to have to withstand the attack. So they're going to get one more attack as well. Aircraft movement. There it is. You may exit the tactical display and end the over-target portion of the mission during the aircraft movement step of any time. All right, so here we go. So he is going to attack, so Talon's down, so 1 through 5. So we'll start with the MiG-23. So it's going to be against Wedge. Wedge is not going to do anything because if he does, he's going to be shaken for sure. And no, he's going to just hope he can avoid, well, 8. So that's 2. So he loses all his munitions. And remove all weapon pods, situational awareness counters, and give the pilot 2 stress. So that's going to be up to 6. So he's unfit now as well. So that was here. And this one is going to, he can attack any of the 3. So 1 through 3, 4 through 6, and Bear. So Bear at least has a pod, a 6 or higher. Nope. He's going to take the 1 stress and try and evade. So 2 rolls, looking for really low numbers. It's a 5, that's a 1, and that's a 4. So that's going to be a 1 hit. So that's going to be 1 stress. For a total of 4, he's still okay. And let's see, no, these guys are both low. So now that will try and hit. So it's going to be 1 through 5, 5 through, or 6 through 10. So that's going to be on Wedge. Wedge is, yeah, he's just going to try and, oh, if he takes another hit, he's destroyed. Wow. This was a really bad idea to have the supplemental, or the secondary. So that's 1, that's 2, and hope we roll a 1 or a 2. Nope. He's dead. So Wedge is also down. And now this one is going to attack Bear. Bear can try and countermeasure. That succeeded, at least. And now we're going to bug out. So we're out of here. So these 3 survive. Whoo. So now we got to get to the end of the mission. We still got to make the trip home. Wow, that was bad. Homebound. So draw an event. Bottom event. Bad weather. Inflict 1 stress on each pilot flying this mission. Because why not? Oh. So 1, 1, 1. And now, pilot search and rescue. Roll a d10 for each pilot who was flying an aircraft that crashed during the mission. So the weight penalty of the target band on the map. So this is target number 1, so it's going to be -1, +1 DRM for each weight of ground weapons. So I'm going to get rid of 2, so that's going to be a +1 and +2. Because the aircraft crashed during the target bound. So that's going to be a total of 3. Right? So -1. Okay. All right. All right, here we go. So we're at +3. That's at 8. The result, pilot suffers 5 additional stress, but he's rescued, I believe. Let me double check that. There we go. So that was, I said, an 8. Recovered under fire. The pilot suffers 5 stress. I should have mentioned who it was. We'll do it in order. So Talon got knocked out first, right? So he suffers 5 stress in addition to any mission stress suffered. So that's going to be a total of 6 stress. Well, let's just give him 5 for right now, but he survived. And he gains 1 experience point for flying the mission as normal. So there's that. So welcome back, Talon. And then for Wedge, we're going to get rid of that. And that's going to be a +3 as well. Let me make sure. -1, add 1 for every, so +1, and then 2 because it was over target. So there you go. It's +3. That's 5. And the 5 is MIA. Pilot becomes unfit for the rest of the campaign unless rescued by an event card. If he's rescued, he returns with 1 experience point for flying the mission as normal and resets his stress to 3. So unfortunately, Wedge is missing. We lost Wedge. That did not go well. Sour milk run is right. All right, so now we debrief. So record the victory points. It wasn't destroyed. Remove the target card from the game. Minor airfield my ass. All right, so done. All right, let's fill this out. Target, so day 2, primary. Target number 1, stress, oh my. So that'll be 4. Oh wait, no, we're not done yet. Now add 1 more to everybody. So that's going to be 5. 3, 5, 7, 9. 6. And 6. And then Wedge. MIA. And the others we still haven't figured out because we still got 1 more to go. Oh, we're supposed to do the debrief afterwards. That's right. Yep. All right. Well, that was terrible. So we put these back into the cup. And now we got to do the secondary, which, oof. All right. So let's start over. Hopefully they don't know what's happened, so it keeps their head clear. All right. So first things first, we have to outfit our aircraft. So these guys are over here. It did not go well. But they don't know what's happening. We're going to think positive here. All right, everyone's carrying an ECM pod. So 3, good, good. All right, so everyone's good there. For suppression, I'm good with that. So this is target number 10. Let me go and write that down. Keep this going. So target number, day 2, secondary, target number 10. Okay. All right. Well, Maverick's going to have a couple of Phoenix missiles. Lessons were learned there. They might not know what went on. I do, though. So that's going to be 2 there. This should be so much easier. But there we'll go 3 aim 7s, because this is out here. So there's no extra weight. So that's a total of 5, and we have 3 more. Let's go and give them some bombs. We'll go a Mark 80. Just give them 1 big bomb. Do we? You know what? Let's go with a GBU 16. So that's going to be 4 points. SOs that we're spending on that. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Mustang's definitely keeping his rockets. We're going to give him an aim 9, 2 aim 7s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think I need that much air-to-air, do I? I don't think so. Let's scale that back a little and give him 2 Mark 83s. So that's going to be 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll get rid of those. There we go. And Cowboy here, because he's better air to ground. Three AGM 88s. And that's 4. 1 aim 7. That's 5. You know what? GBU 10? Yeah, let's go with it. 1 big boy. I shouldn't need that, should I? No, let's not waste it. So we'll get rid of the GBU 10, and instead we'll go a Mark 84. That'll work. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Done. So what do we have special-wise? 2, 4. Done. All right, that's it. So, going to draw a target bound event. Destroy one random site in the center area. Nice. That'll work. Those go back in as well. All right. It's dispersed, but they're, right. So that's dispersed. However, I think some of these are immune to disperse. The GBU-16, I think, is immune to disbursement. Make sure I'm not making that up. Nope. I'm making that up. So if that's the case, thank you for the reminder. So the number of hits, might as well. So that Mark 84 becomes 3 Mark 82s. Oh, wait a minute. This is a soft target. I might use the rock eyes, actually. Right? That's what I was thinking about. Yeah, there you go. It's the rock eyes. That's what we're going to load up on instead of bombs. Sorry about that. So the Mark 20s, they get +5 against soft targets. So 1, 2, get rid of that one. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seven, 8. And here we're getting rid of the Mark 83s and getting more rock eyes. That's 6, 7. Oh, that's right. They're on the backside. 8. There we go. All right. Cool. Take care, Luke. Thanks. All right. That's it for real now. So, not aborting this one. Place the enemy... Did I miss this? Place enemy sites. I should have done that already. So, sorry about that. So, I think we're just going to finish this mission and then call it a day, guys. Because I got to get ready for the road trip tomorrow. So what do we got? SA6, SA8 Bravo, SA2, and ZU23-4, and then 2 in the center. But we're going to randomly remove one of these. So removing this one, keeping this one. The SA13 stays, but the SA11 goes away. Okay. Now, my aircraft, let's see, at +2, I'm good with where we're at. These guys come off. But you guys will still get to see what happens to the aircraft and to the pilots. Do we want to come in that direction or do we come in from the north? I think we're going to come in. He has a range of 2. Let's just take it out instead of running from it. Yeah, that'll work. So we have 1 bandit in each. Starting north, sorry. MiG-23, Mirage 3, MiG-23. no bandit, and then one in the center, no bandit. All right. And -1 hit, so it only takes 4 hits. Over target event. Oh, we already did that. Sorry, that's what that was. There we go. No, I'm sorry. We did not. I apologize. So the middle one. Sights and bandits suffer -1 on dice roll against high aircraft over target. Awesome, we'll keep that handy. And Phoenix missiles. And I see no reason to not hit with those. So we have 2 Phoenix missiles. So they're going to attempt to take out, and those have a range of 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So he's going to take out that and that. Try. So we have 3 stress. We're okay. So air to air is +1, plus a +1 for that. So that's a 4 or higher, starting with the MiG-23. That's a 10, dead. And here, again, it's a 4 or higher for the MiG-23, dead. There go the Phoenix. Money well spent. Lessons learned. Okay. So that's Phoenix. And we're in turn number 1. So fast, that's going to be Maverick. And nope, he's not attacking. So what can attack? Range of 1 at high. There, no, 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 no. Range of 2. He can. So 1 through 3, 4 through 6, etc. So 4. So Mustang is the target. He's going to roll ECM, 6 or higher. There we go, 9. So he avoids that. Now it's my turn. So Maverick is going to try and hit the SAM site with one of the AIM-7s. That's at 6. Maybe he's not. Hold on. Cowboy's going to try and hit him with the AGM-88 at a +2, at a +4. And the AGM-88 is an automatic hit, but there we go, just to rub it in. Dead. And let's see. Because the Mark 20s require low, so let's see, that was done. Oh, now I see the error of those ways as well. Done. They're going to move up. Fast start here. So air to ground, they have to be over it. They can't. Range of 1. Nobody can hit me. So then we go for the slow targets. We have no air-to-airs left. But, oh, I do have another AGM-88 here. I have 2 of them. So Cowboy's going to try and take out the SA-13. So that's going to be at a base of 4 plus 2, base of 2. That's it. So I need a 2 or higher. Got it. Done. And that's it. They're going, nobody can hit still. They're going to move. And now for the fast here for air to ground. Still doesn't want to, so he's not going to do anything. No, he's not. Then let's see. Both, hold on, we're still high. So he will try and hit. So 1 through 3. 1 through 3. So Cowboy. Cowboy will try and evade with his... Did I somehow forget to put the... I think that was implied. He should have had his ECM pod. I apologize. 6 or higher. He avoids. Nobody else can attack. And now we get to hit. So Cowboy is going to try and take him out. Has to hit 4. Radar +2. 2 or higher. He's dead. And that's it. We move. Now we're all coming in low. So now both of those were in range. But first, we get to attack on fast. So now Maverick is going to try and drop his Mark 20s. So he has 3 stress, so he's -3 on the hit. Oh, that means he can't even hit at all, can he? I didn't look at that. So he is, you know what? Maverick's going to fly high because he can't do anything. He's wasted. Ah, boy. All right, so now he will attack. So Maverick's out of range, so top to bottom. Cowboy 1 through 5. Nope. Mustang it is. Mustang will try and avoid with a 6 or higher. He didn't. So now he'll try and suppress with the rockets. He hits at a 7, so the suppress is +3 with a +1. So +4, I need a 3 or higher. Done. So use up the rockets to suppress that. He's done. Then he will attack. Again, 1 through 5 for Cowboy. So Mustang also, he'll try and avoid with the ECM pod. 6 or higher, he avoids. And now they're going to drop bombs. So Cowboy's going to start first. Cowboy makes his run. And he's at a +2. Anything else? Trying to see. So +2 on that. Oh, and it's a soft target, so +7. That's it. So that's a 10. That's a hit. And actually, that does matter. So that is +7. That's 15. So that means it's going to be 2 hits. They ignore disperse. So that's 2 hits. We need 1 more of those. So there goes one of the Mark 20s. And now Mustang's going to do the same. He has no plus there, but he does get a +5 on the soft target. So add 5. We need at least a 3. Whew, close. So the Mark 20 hits. One more. Actually, he can hit, can't he? I apologize. Oh, well, that ship has sailed. That's we're going into turn 3 now. So fast, he's going to come in low because he can hit. I forgot about the +5. So he's going to try and hit. So +5, -3, so he's at +2, means he needs a 10 specifically. Nope. Not good air to ground. Maverick's done. And now we'll go 1 through 3, 4 through 6, etc. Both of these guys try and hit. 1 through 3, so he's going after Mustang. 6 or higher to avoid. He avoids. Good job, ECM. Then he will try and attack. Same thing. Mustang, he'll try and avoid. He failed. Huh. Cowboy's going to fire the suppress, though. So the radar is at 4. Air to ground +2, +1. That works. AGM's gone, so we suppress that. And now they get to attack. So Cowboy comes in, does his run, +2, +5, so that's at 7. +7 is 14, 2 hits, boom, dead. Whew, and now we get to bug out. All right, so this was area 10, so they actually lose 1 stress each. They will. but for the trip home. All right, so draw a homebound event. Smart weapon restock. During the next primary mission, receive 4 free SO points for special weapons. The points cannot be saved. That would have been great if we were doing it, but we're not, so good to know. All right, so no search and rescue. So now we go into our final debrief. All right. So victory points on this one. So I get 1 victory point for that. So that one is a big operational. That one's an X. So we used 4. Let's see, there were 10. So 6 left over there. We didn't use any. So there's going to be 6 left over there. Then that stays 2, 2, 2. Then, let's see. Okay, check campaign outcome if it's the end. We're going to act as if it were, but we'll go through the rest of it. -1 victory point for every aircraft destroyed during the campaign. So I will have earned another, let's see, I earned 1 more victory point on that one. So that's, 1, that's a total of 5. We're back to 4. This is a poor outcome. Oh God, it's going to get worse. So add pilot stress. So I would normally add 1 stress, but because of that, that was -1 because it was such an easy target. However, these guys all get their +1, and I think I added that already. Reduce it by the cool. So let's see, their stress. Yeah. Talon has 1 cool, so that's going to be 5 more. That's going to be a total of 7. Bear has 1 cool. That's going to be a total of 5 more for Bear. No, sorry. That's 6, that's right. 3, 5, 7, 9 for Waldo. And 5 for Eyes. Maverick is at 3. Cowboy's at 2 and Mustang's at 3. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Pilots, they all flew. So now we can spend 9 SOs if we had it to reduce 2 stress, but we can't. So update pilot experience points. So no aircraft was destroyed. So Maverick, Cowboy, and Mustang each get 2. So Maverick, Cowboy, and Mustang. Okay. Then Eyes would get 1. Waldo, Bear, and Talon each get 1. And believe it or not, Wedge, even though he went down, still gets 1. All right. So the aircraft are now repaired. However, so let's just clear all the weapons off of here so you guys can see this. There you go. So Eyes is shaken. Waldo isn't available for a mission. Bear is shaken. Talon is shaken. Okay, okay, okay. Whew. So what we could do is we could skip a day basically. And by skipping a day for the R&R, go back to the beginning of this. If we choose to have downtime, we don't fly the mission, we just go into mission debriefing. Mission debriefing is no victory points, but the pilot stress, everybody would lose 2 minus their cool. So 2 stress if we just skip the day. So eyes would come back to okay. 5, 7. Waldo still is unavailable. Bear is okay. Talon would be okay. Maverick, Cowboy, and Mustang would all be okay. And unless we draw an event, Wedge would be lost. So we check for the campaign outcome. -1 victory point for every aircraft destroyed. So we had a total of 4 points. So it'd be -1. So we'd be at 3. And -1 victory point for every pilot that did not recover from unfit status during a short, medium, long campaign. So probably what I would end up doing is skipping that 3rd day anyways. So we would remove 2 there. We would remove 2 there. We would remove 3 here. Remove 3 here. Remove 2 there down to 1. There. And there. So that's where we would end up. So who's unfit? The only one is Waldo. So we actually are at 2 points. And 2 points, according to this, is a dismal performance. There you go.